Hi guys, so today I am here doing a review on the new Jeffree Star summer collection, which I'm super excited. I literally just got it today, like 2 hours ago? Possibly? 2 hours? Yeah, so I've been sitting here trying to figure out what looks I'm gonna do, because I'm not gonna be doing foundation and stuff. I'm just doing like highs and just trying to figure out what looks I'm gonna do. I'm thinking about just doing one look on this side, one look on this side. Just so, oh my god. As I'm trying to get stuff together, I forgot to write something down in my notes. Okay, so come on. Thank you. I have to write stuff in my notes now. I'm getting forgetful. Okay, so this collection came out on the 21st of June, which as soon as 1 o'clock hit, I was on the site, had my card ready, boom. Because I know I said that in the past that his eyeshadow palettes are so expensive. But he did do a bundle deal where you could get both palettes for $75. So I got them. I also got 2 of the lipsticks. So let me start off with the little mini palette. So this is a little mini palette. Now this normally retails for $28, but again, I went through the bundle deal. And this is the mirror. It comes with a pretty good size mirror. And here are the colors. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I already swatched some of them, so that's why you see with this one it's circle. This palette, to me, it appeals to me a little bit to do simple looks, like in the mornings before I get to work. If I want to do something quick, this would be it. The ones that I swatched this one here. It's a little duochrome. I don't know if you can tell, but it's purple and has like a blue shift to it. And then this one, Orange Crush, has glitter in it. So, and this metallic's just freaking beautiful. This is Slice. That's pretty, and I didn't have to wet my brush or anything. So, yeah. So this retails normally for $28. To be honest, that's not bad at all. Just because, like, it has a mirror in it. It's a pretty good size, and I know I've never personally tried his eyeshadows before, so this is going to be a fun experience. And it feels pretty heavy. But from what I hear is that you really don't need a lot of product with these. Like, they're very pigmented on their own, so, you know, take that into account. That's not bad. And also, his company is in Calabasas, California. So, I don't know exactly where his facility is. But I know that it's probably a little up there anyway, because, you know, he also has to pay for shipping and all that. And for people who, if you get over $100 when you shop on his site, he gives you free shipping. So he kind of has to pay for that, because it's free to you, but I'm sure it's not free to him. So, yeah, and I was actually surprised it went through post office this time. Usually with Jeffree Star, it goes through FedEx. But that's okay, because I got this. Okay, I know I hate the color pink. We've been over this. I don't like the pink. But this is still pretty. Like, look at the neon green. I don't know if you can see that. There's green outlined on this. This is so pretty. I know I'm wearing a onesie. It's a plushie onesie. Aw, man. That's gonna be really cool. Boop. That's what I'm gonna. Hold on. See? Such a kid. Okay. I gotta bring it down a little because it's a little hot. So this is the palette. And ta-da! Man, on camera it doesn't. There it is. Okay. Like, I swatched a few of these too. These look really good. And when I felt his eyeshadows, they're super buttery, but you don't feel like, you feel how soft they are, but then you don't realize how much pigment you have on your hands. Oh, those look so pretty. I don't know what looks I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. Especially something to do with the shimmers. Yeah, so this palette retails for $58. Normal retail price. I mean, you know, this does have 24 eyeshadows, which is one of his biggest palettes, other than, Blood Sugar and Blue Blood. I think they have 24 too. I think. I could be wrong on that. And also when I got mine, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the blue, oh, you can see a little bit of, like a little white spot, a little dent. That got messed up. I don't know if that's glue or what, but I'm gonna use it. And then for the lipsticks, I didn't really like a lot of his lipsticks. Like, I was gonna get the bronze one and do something with that, but I don't really wear metallics on a regular basis. I think the only two metallics I have are You're Still on the Property by Jeffree Star and Flamboyant, and I very rarely use those. So I wanted to pick something more up my speed. So I got, this is Strawberry Crush, so this is more of like a corally neon color. And then I got this one, which is No Offense, which is the neon green, which is favorite color, hands down. And I love how he did it with the collection with the neon green. Oh my god. He says chartreuse, I don't care, it's neon and it's cute and I love it. Oh my god, freaking out. So yeah, I'm just gonna do something really, fun. I'm not doing foundation or anything, so whatever. So I am gonna put an eyeshadow base because I want to see how these work over an eyeshadow base. And this is one that I've been using all the time now. Is the Anastasia eye primer. This came out the same time the Alyssa Edwards one came out. Okay, come on. And I'm just taking this on a dry Morphe sponge. I don't use this sponge that often, so. And another reason I want to see is exactly how pigmented these are, because this is my first Jeffree Star palette. I've never tried his eyeshadows. I've never tried anything eyes-wise other than, or anything of his really, other than the lip scrubs and his lip products. Other than that, I've never tried anything else, so. Okay, got that buffed in. So, I am going to try to use both palettes. Maybe. Okay, so first, I'm going to take this big fluffy brush. And I'm going to take Virgin, which is this white, because the make it or break it for me on some palettes is the white. Because I use white so much. Whoop. And I'm just gonna pack that in. Whoa. And I'm just seeing how pigmented this is off the bat. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I can deal with that. Let me clean a lot of my brushes. Okay, so for this side, I'm probably going to do more red, orangey, pink, whatever on this side. And then on this side, I'm probably going to do more of like a purpley, blue, green kind of color. I don't know what I want to start off with. Okay, we're just going to go in for it. I should have a better brush for this, but I will. Okay, so first I'm starting off with Cone, which is this shade down here. It's like a peach nude shade. And I'm going to put that as a transition shade. Whoa! Yowza! It's a lot of pigment. Oh wait, I said I was going to do that for a different look. Okay. Whoa. Okay. These do have a lot of pigment. You don't need a lot. Oh my god. So as you can tell, it's a little... like that's pigmented. Woo. And they blend easy. Like they... whew, got me twisted. Alright. So... how do I want to take this route? Actually, you know what? We're not going to do orange and reds and whatever. We're just going to do whatever we want. Because there's too many options. So I'm going to take this shade, which is a word I cannot say. It's an F word. It's a bad word, kids. Don't say that word. So I'm going to take that shade. And I'm going to put it right underneath where we had it. Oh my god. Put it right in the crease. Boom. Talk about some neon. Cool. Okay. There's a little bit of fallout, but I don't mind. Okay, I'm gonna take this shade, this orange shade called Suck. And I'm going to put this, I forgot to mention what this is. This is my Anastasia brush that you get in the eyeshadow palettes. I've been using this end. I'm going to switch to this end. You can see, it's a little dusty. And I'm going to go into Suck. And I'm going to go right on the outer edge. And the inner corner. Outer edge and inner corner of the lid. And maybe just like a lightly into the crease. Like just take any extra product and just go like that. Okay, now I'm switching brushes. And this is the Jaclyn Hill collab with Morphe. This is the JH40, so this is the small tapered brush. So it's teeny tiny. And I'm going to go into Cherry Wet, which is this pinkish red shade. It's like a dark pink, red color, magenta, I don't know. And I'm going to go right in the outer V and right in the inner corner. Just leaving a little tiny line. You don't want to go into crease for this one. And if you see that it's getting too harsh, just go back in with your brush and take Suck, which is that orange, kind of go over top, and then take that coral shade, which is a word that I can't say, and fluff it out. Don't worry, we're going to go back in and blend. Okay, now I'm going into Licorice, which is that red. And I'm going to deepen out that outer crease, or the outer V, a little more. Going back in with Cherry Wet to kind of blend those two together. Going back in with the orange and doing the same thing and just blending everything out, basically, is all I'm doing. Okay. I'm going back in with the white that we used in the very beginning and blending out the edges. And going back in with Cone, which is the very first shade, that tan shade that we used, and going right around the edges of that. Just a little bit. So there is like a little bit of fallout, so if you already have your makeup done, I should have told you to put loose powder underneath. So then that way you can just wipe it away. If you get stuck with this and you're using the palette and you don't have loose powder on, brush it away as quick as you can. And then if there's anything left, like if there's a stain left or anything, the best way to get rid of it that I've seen is taking powder foundation and putting it underneath, and that will kind of block some of the staining. It's not going to get rid of all of it, but it'll block some of it, so you have a chance of fixing it. But this is what I have so far. Boop. I know my eye creases, but, you know, there's not a lot else I can do for it. I can try to blend all I want. Let's see. Yeah, it's not coming out. So I have it like this, and now I'm debating on what color I'm going to use. You know what? Oh, what's in the Mini Breaker palette? Because I did say I was going to use this, didn't I? Actually, hold on, next guy. Okay. So, for the lid, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Snack, and I'm going to put that over the top of where that empty space is. So I'm not going to wet my finger or anything. I'm just taking my finger And I'm just gonna put it on top. Whoa! Just to put it over top. So basically we're kind of like covering up everything that we did on our lid, but the thing is that color, because it's so pigmented, will peek through. So it looks like you didn't do anything. Like, everything just kind of blends. Yeah, I like that. That looks cool. Okay. So now I'm going in with Suck, which was the orange. And I'm going to go in the outer and inner V. Basically what I'm doing is basically everything that we did, but I'm just reinforcing it. So now I'm going in with Cherry Wet. I'm blending that. And then the red, Licorice. And sometimes what might help is if you get too much pigment on your brush, you can just wipe it off on a tissue, which is what I've been doing. And then I take the other shades that I used and kind of blend it. So all I did just now was I took the red and put it in the outer part of the eye, on the inner and outer corner. Then I took Cherry Wet and put it in the inner corner, or the inner part of the lid, so towards the center. And then just so I only have a sliver of that shimmer left, I'm taking that orange shade and I'm just going on the outside of that and patting it. I went too far. Basically with that orange shade, you're going over where Cherry Wet is and just kind of blending it little by little. That's the easiest way to do it, at least for me. So it's up to you on how your eye shape is and how you want everything laid out. This is just kind of as a guide. So I'm going back in with that coral shade by the name I can't say. And I'm going to blend that up. And I'm going to take Cone and blend that basically all the way up to the brow. And then I'm going to take the white again and blend that. The reason why I do that and kind of have it cover up a little is because with my eye shape, I know that if I don't, it's just not going to look right. So you can see where I had the white and then where I have that coral, not the coral shade, the tan shade, and then where I have the bright coral, and you can see how it fades. And then it goes into like this pretty little shade. I gotta blend that. Why is that not blending? Okay, so it's like this fiery shade here. And actually, I might go back in with Snack, which is that shimmer shade, and just reinforce where that shimmer shade is. But just do like a little line. Just, that's all you do. A little line. Boom. That's it. It's really pretty. So, to make this not like a boring tutorial, I'm using some white eyeliner. And I'm going to brush out this fallout underneath. All you need to do is take a fluffy brush and take that out. Okay, I'm surprised this doesn't have a gold in it. Or maybe this does. Does this have a gold? Okay, figure it out. This one got a gold? Yeah, it's got a gold. Hold on. Okay. Before we do the liner, I want to take Lemon Drop, which is this bright gold, like true gold. And I'm going to take that on my pinky and put that in the inner corner. So I'm just going to go whoop, whoop, whoop. Just like that. Wow. Okay. Went a little extreme on that. But what I like about so far. Okay. So far. What I like about these is that because this is a serious first impressions because I've never used his palettes before. So what I like is that for the shimmers, I don't have to wet my brush in order to get like a really good payoff. It does that on its own. And so that's what I really like. And then the mattes are so creamy and so pigmented. Beautiful. I love it so far. So, anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. I'm going to take this Urban Decay Razor Sharp Liner in Bump, which is the white. And I'm going to do a little wing line. Little wing liner. Whoops. You can tell I haven't done wing liner in a long time. It's been a little minute. I'm just doing a one little wing liner. And then I'm going to put little hearts. Or little triangles. I'll just put little triangles. It's more though. You don't have to do this. I'm just doing this for fun. But if you want to put little triangles, all you need to do is take any eyeliner. And take your little brush. And just do a triangle. Now for anyone who does eyeliner on a regular basis, I don't know how you do it. Because it's like you can't breathe. So, I'm just saying. So that's what I did. I just did 3 little triangles, make it pretty. Whatever. Okay. Now on to this eyeball. So if you want to just do this look, then you can stop here and then go to put mascara, eyelashes, whatever, and just go out the door. So it's up to you. It don't matter to me. It's your life. Whatever. Okay, so now this time I want to try to use this one. So I'm going to start out with double scoop, which is like a khaki color. And I'm going to take that on the JH30 brush. And I'm going to buff that into the as my transition shade. They are so pigmented. Oh my goodness. Like, look at that. That's just pigment. That's just one tap. Holy smokes. I can't. I don't know how people do that. I just... Okay. Now what do we want to do for this one? Kind of already did. I kind of want to do something... I want to do something with slice, but I don't know. Do something really cute. Okay. Before I get too ahead of myself, let me... Okay, I know what I'm going to do. This is going to be fun. This is going to be cool. Okay, so I'm going to take a mixture of Cute, which is this mint green, and Brain Freeze, which is this light blue, and do that as the color. Whew, look at that pigment. Whew. And I'm going to put that in my eye, on my eyes. Blend, 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 blend. Whew. So as you can see, I have kind of a scratchy brush, but as you can see, there is a little bit of fallout. I don't care, it's my palette. Okay, so next I'm going to take Sour, which is this green, and I'm just going to do a little itty bit right in this outer crease. So like right here, just in that crease. Just a little. Oh, it's not coming out. Actually, let me just put this all on the outer V. Yep, so I have it in the outer part of my lid. Going back in with Cute and blending that. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with this brush, so I'm not contaminating my brushes. And I'm gonna go into Soaked, which is that bright cobalt blue. And I'm gonna put this right in the outer V. Dang it. Going back in with that green and fixing my little mess up. Like that. Yeah. I'm just gonna fix up that one little edge. Okay. Now, yeah, okay. Ideas are coming. So, I'm going to go into the Mini Breaker palette. This is the little tiny one. And I'm going to take Purple Punch, which is that purple in the middle. And I'm going to go right above where that purple or that blue and green shade are. Right on the inner part of the crease. And just very lightly add a little bit of something there in the crease. Just in the crease. But not quite covering up where that light blue and purple are, even though I just covered it right up. Well, that actually turned into more of like a gray color. I might be getting somewhere. Okay, well, originally I was going to cover up that light blue and mint, but I did. So all I'm doing is I'm going back in with those shades, and I'm going to take where I just put that purple, kind of go over top. So it kind of goes like that. Yeah, there we go. So, I don't know if you can see this on camera. So I got the blue here, the dark blue. I got the green here. I got the mint green and the mint blue mixture here. And then kind of like where it kind of faded out, I have the purple here. So, the colors are still there. I'm going back in with that purple, speaking of which, and I'm just going to lightly add some more definition. And then I'm just going back through all the shades and adding definition back into them. A lot of times what happens with eyeshadows is while you're doing a look, they fade. So sometimes you have to go back in and just work on blending and working on them. Which is what tends to be the case with me a lot of the times. So, then and sometimes I just really mess it up. And I just keep messing it up. So, all I'm doing is just blending everything, making sure everything looks nice. Okay. Oh, this isn't... So, in the mini palette, 2 of the shades are in the big palette. Interesting. Okay, so, just to make it even more fun and exciting, I'm taking Delicious, which is the darkest shade in this palette. In both palettes, I believe. It's this dark navy blue. And I'm taking that just on the tip of the brush. And I'm going to tap that right in the outer corner of the blue. But I'm very lightly doing that. And I'm tapping off the excess so that I'm not putting too much pigment on there, on my eyes. So I just did like a little teeny tiny bit, and you can see how much definition that just gave, just from that little bit. And I'm noticing something. I'm just seeing something real quick that I just noticed. I may be going crazy. I don't think you can see. Okay, I might be going crazy, but where I put that blue, that darker blue, the lighter blue just completely disappeared. And when I went to try to reapply it, it's not reapplying. Like you can see, like there's a little gap. like, patchiness. And then I added the green and the purple and stuff, and that just completely... I don't know what happened there. Okay, taking... That's so weird. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, if you don't like that, then obviously it is. But for me, it doesn't really matter because, you know, people aren't going to be coming up to you looking at you like this. Being like, what is that? Why does it look so patchy? If someone's getting that close to you, you need to tell them back off. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so got a few ideas. I'm done with the mani palette right now. I'm trying to figure out what I want to use. Okay, well, since I'm going with like this bluish green look, it's like an alien kind of look. Yeah. So, I'm going to use Jawbreaker, which is this one here. Now, it looks white on camera, but it's got like this bluish, yellow, green speck kind of look. So, I'm going to put that on my finger. It's like an alien, light green kind of color. And I'm going to put that on my lid. Oh my god. I'm going to put that on my lid. Boom. Oh, that looks cute. I like that. Now, actually, what I want to see while I'm here. Wherever my brush went. I want to see what it looks like when the shadow is wet and when you try to apply it, because here it is. Because I have a feeling either way it looks good, but I just want to test it out for you guys. So I'm going to put Jawbreaker on my brush. You see, I have it on the brush. I'm going to take some 6 Plus or some setting spray. And spray it. And then add it. Oh my. Whoa. Okay. That looks gorgeous. Whoa. Okay, hold on. We might have found something, guys. Oh, and you can just layer it. Oh my goodness. Oh, and look at the brush. Look how metallic that is. Oh. Okay, I'm taking my finger again. Oh, that's so cool. Yo, that's so cool. I'm so excited. I'm stoked. I'm gonna be using this palette every day. Okay, now all I'm doing now is I'm going back in with the green, the blue, and all that, and blending out this edge. I find that to be so weird on why just that part. I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy. That's a very big possibility. I mentioned this in another tutorial, at least I think I did. If you ever want to add more definition to your eye look, but you don't want to use black, you can use the darker version of the color that you have on your outer V. So for me, I used blue, so I just took a darker blue. Or if you don't have a darker blue, then what you can do is take the opposite toned color. So if you have a cooler toned blue on your outer V, then you can take a cooler tone. If it's warmer toned, then you can take your cooler toned blue. And the way you can tell if something's warm toned or cool toned is if you look at a color. Let me see if I have one in here. I mean, I haven't necessarily in this palette. Oh, I know a good example. I know a very good example. Okay. The way you can tell is this is the James Charles palette. Okay. So you can tell where these colors have more reddish undertone to it. So they're more like a terracotta, where these two are more of like an espresso kind of color. Like these are more like gray toned, and these have more red and orange in them. So if they have more red and orange, obviously those are warm colors, so they would be warm toned. And then if you have like more espresso colored, like more of like a gray undertone, then it's more cooler toned. That's basically what all the beauty gurus, at least that's the way I describe it. That's the best way I can describe it. Yeah, so I'm just going in, blending all this out, doing all the stuff. I'm going back in with Double Scoop, which is that very first transition shade that we used, that very first tan shade. And I'm going right above where that purple is, because it kind of disappeared. And I'm going in with the white, the Virgin, the matte white, and I'm going to just blend it. These are very good palettes. I must say they are very good palettes. Yeah. Okay, cool. So with this eye look on this side, the brown that we used in the beginning, the tan, you don't want to have peeking a lot through, just like a tiny bit. And then the purple's going to kick in where it mixed with that color, the light blue and the mint. So it made more like a grayish purple color. And then I have the dark blue, I have the regular blue, and I have the green, and then I have the mint blue and the light blue in the front here, and then I have the shimmer. So everything's done on the eye. Oh, I should have showed you where that blue was. You could see it stain my face. So, just fair warning. Those are going to stain your face. So just take my advice and just do the kind of want to do some cool colors, but then I'm just gonna wipe it off, you know. I won't worry about doing under the eyes or anything like that. Okay, now that I've used those palettes, and those palettes are amazing and I love them so much, I'm so excited. Okay, now on to the fun part, which is the lips. I'm doing the green. I'm doing the green. This I'll use in another tutorial. This. I've got to shake these for a little bit. I've never worn a neon green lipstick, but it's my favorite color, and he finally came out with a neon green lipstick other than being a fly trap, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. These don't smell like anything. It's kind of sad. Oh well. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh. Okay. So, with this one, because it's such a neon color, and because neon colors are hard to do, you're gonna have to layer this if you ever get these. Yeah. You're gonna have to layer them. So what I would recommend is, well, you could do it either way. Either you can wait like a good 20 seconds to let it dry and then add another layer, or you can just go ahead and dip back in and put in another layer. I mean, either way, I gotta clean myself up. Either way, his lipsticks are very good. They're $18 a piece, but the thing that I like about his is they're very thin, but they're like thin and they're matte, but they're not too matte. They're like a comfort matte. Like you can't even tell you're wearing them part of the time. So, yeah. Actually, just for fun, I'm going to take Strawberry Crush and I'm going to draw a heart on my lips. So I'm just going to take the little tip, the applicator. This one doesn't have a smell either. It kind of smells like makeup. Man. Oh well. And I'm going to use my Cupid's bow as a guideline. And I'm going to curve it around like that. So kind of do like you're drawing on a Cupid's bow. And then kind of like go like this and then round it in like you're drawing a heart. And yeah, okay, that works. So what I'm doing, basically to get the point of the heart, oh man, this is rubbing off. So all I'm doing to get the heart, it's not very hard. So all you're doing is you're taking the applicator, you're taking it and rounding it out, and then towards the middle, just close your lips and take the outer edge and do a diagonal line towards the center of your lips. So then that way it comes to kind of like a point. Covered up a lot of the green, but that's okay. I'm wiping this off anyway. So, if you're wondering if this is worth your money, I would say yes, definitely. And that bundle deal, if it's still going up, is worth your wait. It's worth it. This is a new collection, so it does take a little bit of time. Like as I said, I ordered this on the 21st. Today is the 26th, so it took a little bit of time. I don't know what he has in stock and what he doesn't have in stock. But both palettes are definitely worth your money. If you're first starting out with Jeffree Star and it's like your first indie brand or upper brand, I would say try one of his other palettes first. He's got a whole bunch now. I would say try his other palettes out first. Because each and every palette, even from his very first eyeshadow palette to now, he has grown a lot. If you haven't used any of his eyeshadows before, I mean, they're great. They're amazing. If you like anything from the collection, I would say get it while supplies last, because his restocks take a little bit of time to come back in. If you're not interested in this collection, but you're kind of like interested in his stuff, it's not expensive at all. Like, his stuff is pretty affordable. Yeah. A lot of his nude lipsticks, like if you're an everyday kind of gal and you just want something quick on the lips, he's got so many shades, and he's got a lot of nude shades for your lips, so you can have that natural look. Yeah, and that's basically it. Yeah, that's it. It's only the eyes and maybe the lips to do a little something as an idea. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, you can, but you don't have to. It's okay. I understand. I still have a heart. It's okay. I don't get hurt. Okay. Alright. So stupid. Alright, I will see you guys in the next one.